A scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Longhorns will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense will have the football first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He leaves it with his back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Lofts one high and deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups, because that time the defense won. We're able to high point the football, creating the interception.
Give to Brown. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lawrence. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Longhorns have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Longhorns come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Under fire. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here.
Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's high. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Right down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. Oh, he had him out there, and he was trying to compensate for that speed, but just a little too much distance.
That's just greased lightning, so you think, I can't overthrow this guy. I'm going to throw it out there and let him run underneath it just a little bit too far for the speedster.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
The Longhorns back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns! Smokey the Cannon not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early. In front of this crowd, you know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground with the counter. Hard running there. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw a man.
And he throws another interception, his 4th of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of there. It was like he he was almost surprised he had the football.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Try to get it to the edge. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. There he goes to the right. The 30. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. They're working that left side. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew
that ball is live in the backfield. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security.
Fires deep toward the end zone. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And the Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Third and goal for the offense. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Touchdown, Longhorns! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, get clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Flying down the left side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Haley. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be...
A shot toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He got it. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. La Tech delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in CUSA. Trust me when I say the party is on in Ruston.
Looking downfield, it's Lawrence.
Guys, I look at the
turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, catching the ball down the field, and makes the big play. That's toughness by that young man. And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. It's complete to the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Red pass, it's complete. Smashes ahead. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Using the quick game. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Going to sling it on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Took a shot as he threw, and he'll sail it way too far for everybody. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Brown has it. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. Moves around to clear up the vision. Fires on the move. That's caught. It's Dingle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's high. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a look.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Firing to the right, complete. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fit it in the window for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Longhorns are flying down the field. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hauls it in. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Tackled there by the defense.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. To the air, it's Lawrence. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Got his man on the right. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Going right to work up top. He's got his man across the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick strike complete.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
The Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Power football with the run. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there after the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the foot.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lawrence. Makes the grab on the left. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here we go. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more... He's got it! And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Fires to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Looking for more room. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dingle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs to buy some time. Finds his man. It's Dingle. And they'll knock him down. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left, because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket, forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Go straight ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll return it from the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. It'll be a draw. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every